Well, I was diagnosed with an aggressive form of leukemia in 2006, and I was actually just finishing up my art degree at ExhibitVic, and I'd been creating all day, every day in the open studio, and then suddenly I was thrown into the hospital in Vancouver and isolated in a room, and I wasn't allowed out. I couldn't go downstairs. It was very difficult to not be creating at that time, and it was difficult to not really know what was going on with my body and whether I'd live or not. So I actually ended up getting a camera, and I started taking photos of inside my hospital room. And I would take self-portraits in the mirror and show the bruises and the marks on my body and the equipment. I had a lot of tubes, and it helped me step outside of myself a bit and feel like maybe a documentary journalist, something like that. Anything to sort of see myself from the outside in and not actually have to be experiencing it as badly as I was. So I continued doing the self-portraits, and then when I left the hospital I expected to be better, and I wasn't, and it's not that kind of a process. I had a stem cell transplant. So my documentation with the photography kept going, and then they started turning into drawings, and there was a lot of hope and joy and strength that I wanted to portray. And the media puts out this idea of cancer and what it is and what it's like to go through it, and those were not my experiences at all. So I guess for me it was a discovery of finding out what it is to be a young woman who shouldn't get an aggressive cancer at the age of 33, and just basically process my way through this. And for me there was a lot about strength and power, because my body was being torn apart from the inside out, literally, with the chemotherapy and everything they were doing. And I saw myself as a bundle of strength and a bundle of joy, and I was happy. And it's not easy to talk about or experience, but I use certain symbols like striped socks. You know, if I was having a really bad day, I will pull on my striped socks, and in my mind I feel like a rock star. You know, it's just me pushing against what was happening physically to my body. My emotional side was at the opposite end of the spectrum, and I just put it out in paint. And actually it never really meant to show these in public. They're a little bit like my personal diary. But I sort of felt like I had something to show and something to share, so that's what I did.